Oh my god, this patch is packed. So many things in there. It's amazing. I'm Astranox. Let's look at these patch notes together. So, first things first, Arena Determination season opens. And we're actually getting destruction set items out of this thing. There's the usual, frames, those rewards here depending on your ranking. And yeah, let's go down here to the rewards. Okay, that's the cost. I believe it's the same as the previous season. And these are the items. I mean, there's the usual effect resistance on every piece, but it's destruction set, so that's pretty hype right there. We got crit chance pretty much on every piece, so that's very good. Speed is there on 4 of them, and the helmet and the necklace, man, critical hit chance and critical hit damage as well. Very good. That helmet has attack percentage as well. I mean, it all depends on your rolls, of course. Good luck to everyone, of course, rolling these items. I'm usually going with the ring first. I go with the ring, and then actually on this one, jewelry is harder to obtain. So yeah, ring is usually what I go for, ring and necklace, and then I go with maybe boots on this one, but that helm looks pretty beast. Okay, epic pass here, 7 mysteries 2020. So here, of course, the rewards they got nerfed. It's still worth it, of course. There is a skin for Tenebria, so that's how she's gonna look like. And what else do we have? That's how you obtain, of course, that's how you get experience in the season pass, by using these currencies. The usual premium epic pass and special epic pass. Usual prices here. You need to get the special epic pass if you want to get the Phantom Schoolgirl Tenebria. And here are the rewards. I think they might be the same as the last one. You can let us know in the comment section if it was actually improved, guys. Let us know, because we're curious about that, but it looks to be the same. It looks to be the same. Okay, so Little Queen Charlotte, ML Charlotte, new 5-star Moonlight Hero. I mean, she's not the hero that I did review her, gave my early thoughts about her, ran her her multipliers with different stats in a damage calculator, and she won't be able to one-shot martial artist Ken with if he's built with high health. I'm talking like 18,000-19,000 health, especially with Aureus on the team. If there's Adamant Shield, Crimson Armor, a critical hit damage reduction as well, things like that, plus the barrier from Fawn, Cecilia, all these things, man. She won't be able to one-shot a martial artist Ken with her skill 3. She would have to go extremely squishy, and even her with her base stats, it's not realistic. I'm talking about like having her with attack buff as well. I mean, it doesn't look so good, so you might want to check my videos if you want to see those numbers, right? And get more of my thoughts about this hero. Maybe it's gonna influence your decision if you should pull or not. So yeah, I'm personally not pulling for her, by the way, guys. So yeah, and she won't be able to double tap Arbiter Vildred as well. The damage is not high enough. If Moonlight Dreamblade triggers, I mean, if it misses, she won't be able to kill him with skill 3, and skill 1, the multiplier is not high enough for her to kill Arbiter Vildred a second time if you want to soul burn her skill 3 into skill 1, guys. So keep that in mind. So we've got Tenebria and Time Matter drop rate up. So, I mean, if you want Tenebria and you want to get the skin as well, so here's your chance. But, I mean, she's not limited. The artifact's not limited, so you can get it from the powder shop. Vivian is the same deal, not a limited hero, but she's actually quite powerful. I mean, Tenebria too, she got buffed. So, I mean, solid heroes, right? But they're not limited. So, exciting stuff here. We got the Raid Labyrinth Hell difficulty update finally. took a long time. So all bosses from normal will be available, all 5 of them. And there's actually first time kill rewards, which are actually quite amazing, that we can obtain. It's on a monthly reset basis. You can kill, well, you can kill 1 boss per run. I don't know about if you can kill more than 1. I assume that you can, because it's still using the morale system. But to be honest, like 1 month to kill 5 boss is pretty chill, right? It's like no big deal. Of course, the difficulty of those new bosses will be, well, much harder than normal, of course, those 3 new bosses, right? I'm talking about Secretary Vera, Jolie V Council, and the Queen Azuma Shik. And the Queen Azuma Shik is going to be like, her difficulty is going to be on par with, you know, those latest Abyss floors. So it should be pretty interesting. Okay, so you're going to have like a month to take care of that. And you can teleport to boss portals, and that will definitely speed things up. You know, in the future, you can see here the portal is backward, behind the boss. In this case, it's Devour Rahakan. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. And here's the reset time every month. We also have normal Labyrinth level increase for acquired equipment. This is pretty cool for, you know, the early game players when they're trying to transition and to hunt. To be honest, like Raid is a decent source of pretty solid equipment, you know, especially the ones that come out of those gold chests. The thing is, this is actually the random gear that is dropping in there. So, I mean, I feel like it will help you to break into the hunts. That's some extra gear that you don't need to spend stamina to obtain. You know, you just use your Labyrinth tokens and get those. So that's pretty good. What else do we have? Here are the Hell main rewards for the Raid Labyrinth Royal Capital as Macalus. So we got a weapon from Devour Rakan, we got a ring from Executioner Carcanis, Secretary Vera will be a helm, boots from Jolie Council, and a necklace from Queen Azuma Shik. The stats should be, are they here? They are not here, they are in the developer's notes that I want to cover in another video. I'm late on that, sorry about that guys, but I'll be doing it, I think, yeah, after this video. But the items, they are definitely quite powerful, and they have fixed stats with max value, so that's very good. First time rewards though. So another thing here, what is this here? Main reward, 1 type of unique, yeah, that we know. But then it's going to be a random reward, right? Randomly obtain 1 Galaxy Bookmark or level 67 accessory Labyrinth equipment. Obtained through the treasure chest, sap covered item that appears after a boss has been defeated. Okay. Now the Hall of Trials update there, and that is solid, man. That is really good. Let's go over this thing together. So it's actually not going to rotate every week. It's going to rotate every 2 weeks now, and we don't actually need. We don't need a currency. We can just do it as often as we want to break into a higher score, right? The higher your score, the better the reward will be, of course. So here is this thing. Actually, it's gonna be on 2 weeks. There's like a 1 week of practice, and then the second week is like you can actually go for your high score, something like that. So I'm not gonna read all this thing, but that's what I got through the developer's notes, guys. So here are the rankings, right? So you can get up to triple S plus with 4.5 million points, and then you can get 120 of that currency. The Wisdom's Gaze, I think is called. Yeah, whatever. I think that's what it's called. And yeah, there's gonna be ranking with you know, the leaderboards basically. Right, and calculation will be done for the week after the week has ended. And here are the rewards. There's actually gold there, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. So in the exchange, the biggest hype here is, well, it's not going to be as time consuming to do Hall of Trials anymore, and it's going to be more exciting, I think. The biggest thing is this: we can actually buy artifacts that are limited from previous events. That is huge, guys. Illa's Violin is here. All of them are going to be here beside Portrait of the Saviors, unfortunately. So Portrait of the Saviors, I mean, we're going to have to wait up for, I believe it was the Guilty Gear collaboration. We should get a rerun. I believe that's where it's going to come from. Okay, so there's actually going to be like exclusive artifacts for the Hall of Trials. If you want to score like higher points, I don't know how powerful these artifacts are going to be. So we're going to have to wait and see, but they will definitely help us to reach higher, brackets of, higher rankings for getting more Wisdom's Gaze. What else do we have? Well, we got UI improvements, and they're actually pretty solid, like Alchemist Steeple improvements. This is more like of a visual thing going on, but it's pretty clean, it's neat. What else we have here? We got actually the filtering when you go in Equipment Manager. So I'll talk about that in a second. Here, let's just go through the Alchemist Steeple, look at how the UI got changed. And here, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I mean, it's just more information, right? So you select which of these, font you're going to be using, and it tells you straight up, like, what the main stat is going to be. And here, there's just more information displayed. You don't have to actually open up that window to actually see the percentages for the item level and which set, the chances for each. So it's nice, right? If there's something I'm missing, something big, guys, let us know in the comment section. But I think that's the gist of it, right? So just more information. Nice display. Very cool. So catalyst conversion. Okay, there's that thing that is pretty solid here. I mean, I don't really use this unless it's an emergency. I'm trying to get those, those normal, those rare catalysts, right? The normal ones. So, you need to use something like 7 or 8 to actually receive like between 2 and 3 before receive 3 instead of the improvements will be made so that when converting rare catalysts from the good quality grade, you are guaranteed to receive 3 instead of the previously 2 to 3, right? Improvements will be made so that converting rare catalysts from the highest quality grade, you are guaranteed to receive 4 instead of the previous 3 to 4. So before it was between 3 and 4, now it's going to be guaranteed 4. Not a big deal, but for emergencies, right? You got that going. Manage equipment improvements. This is actually really cool. Yeah, this definitely will save a lot of time, and you will be able to filter through your gear so much faster now. The biggest thing is that you can actually sort your equipment by stat. You can select like the speed stat and go from highest to lowest amount, and you can select, of course, which set, main stat, more than like 2 substats. Very cool. Gonna be able to just like, find gear out really fast, and maybe you remember about some of the gear that you have some gear that you could potentially just enhance that have some good potential to get pretty solid. So maybe some gear you left at +9, you want to break into +12 or something like that. So very cool. And yeah, I do definitely love this feature. You can actually enhance gear straight from the Equipment Manager, and this is really great too. Filter and sorting improvements. We can see here that, what is this? They're writing something? Also, that's the thing. What they're trying to show here is that when you're swapping between the slot, right? Weapon, helm, chest, neck, ring, boots, the filtering is not reset. So that's definitely going to save a lot of time, and that's definitely great, man. That's definitely great. So you can also select multiple sets. Definitely will save a lot of time. So here, sort order, main stat into substat, and then substat 2, basic order descending. So you can sort the values of those stats, which is very cool. Charlotte recall. So basically, if you're not happy with her revamp, you can just go ahead and recall her. I'm sure a lot of players will be happy with that, because of course the way she works has been like heavily changed, of course. So yeah, you're gonna be getting all pretty much everything back. You know, you get your XP with penguins. And what else do we have? This might be it. Memory imprints. You're gonna get, I believe, yeah, you're gonna get something that you can use to memory imprint, like 5-star heroes, I believe. Duplicate heroes used for memory imprints will be reimbursed as Charlotte. Amount issued. Oh, well, you're gonna be getting multiple Charlottes. Okay, so you can't like have, you know, that special material that they have in the game that works like on all 5-star heroes, natural 5-star heroes. It's only gonna be working for Charlotte. But the thing is, you could be using that to actually, if you're going for ML Charlotte, right? Little Queen Charlotte, you can just like increase her memory imprint with these copies. Other improvements and fixes. New skin added, bizarre, sophisticated magnet. Now the thing is, I'm not gonna go through all this stuff, but what is this? New artifact, Cruel Mischief. Oh, here it is. That's one of the artifact, right? Increased damage dealt in the Hall of Trials by up to 30%. So at plus 15 with one copy is going to be the value in between those. So 22.5%. Not so bad, actually. That is actually very solid, and it actually works for every classes. Very, very powerful artifact. Of course, don't go out of hand with your spending of Wisdom's Gaze. Maybe you need some of the previous limited artifacts that you want to buy. So if you need to limit break those, you're gonna need a few copies. I was seeing something like 100 Wisdom's Gaze as price. So yeah, don't spend them all at the same spot. Boosting your points, of course, in the Hall of Trials is not the biggest of priorities. So you can just increase your ranking by just a bit and get a marginal increase in Wisdom's Gaze. I don't think it's gonna be worth it to rush this thing, of course. But if you're in late game and you got all your stuff, figured out, you already have all these things, the artifacts maxed, then by all means go ahead. But if there's a new exclusive equipment that gets released, be sure that you have Wisdom's Gaze saved up. The thing is, you can always wait for the week after the exclusive equipment got released, so you can actually just craft it. But if you want to get it ASAP, of course, you're gonna need those Wisdom's Gaze. What else do we have here? There's that story journal. There are optional stories added. What else here? Goblin Gate reward improvement. Okay, those equipment obtained from Goblin Gate will be improved. This is actually pretty exciting. Let's see what it is, because that's pretty solid. Newly added equipment will be obtainable in episode 2 and on recorded history. Such improvements do not apply to the Goblin Gate that appears on urgent missions. Okay. Before it's heroic, after it's heroic and epic. Okay. Equipment level improvements. So the thing is, the gear that comes out from the Goblin Gate from the urgent mission, right? The one that guaranteed the Goblin Gate, right? That is really good. Like, you can get some heroic and epic. Of course, the substats are random. The main stat is random too for the stuff on the right side. But this is actually gear that you can use and is really helpful for you to for the hunts, right? So very exciting stuff here. And of course, the item level here on recorded history, before the item level 44, now it's going to be between 51 and 80. That is actually really powerful. Episode 2 is the same, but in normal difficulty, episode 1, depending on the chapter, the item level will go up, but it's between level 15 and 44. But for episode 2 and on recorded history, which is the those places you're going to spend the most time in, that's where it matters the most, and the item level can go up to 80. Very good there. So here for heroes, I'm not quite sure what's going on. If there's something big, let us know in the comment section. All these things, changes for typos or like bug fixes. Like I said, anything big, let us know, guys. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. I got playlists of all sorts for PvE and PvP, Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss 462+, as well as best order guides for my early to mid-game players. If you want to progress fast, join my Discord server. The link is in the description. It's free if you want to get help, or if you want to help the community or talk about other games. Feel free to join us, guys. Link is in the description, like I said. Good luck in all you do. Peace out for now.